Well, good morning. Welcome to the 11:11 gathering. I'm here happily ensconced in Williamsburg. So wherever you are, whether you are somewhere else in Virginia or somewhere else in the US or somewhere else in the world, yes, we have people that view these messages from all over. But wherever you are, we just ask that today will be a blessing for you. And you know the best way to make it a blessing for you is go out and find someone that you can bless. Even if it's just kind words, even if it's just sitting with them and listening, there's always a way that you can bring a blessing to somebody else. And you find that when you do that, you feel equally as blessed, sometimes even more so. It's just a wonderful thing, but it's just great to know that you can bring hope to somebody just through a few kind words or actions. Well, today we're on entry number 7, which is called the power of the sown seed. And sowing and reaping is a principle that you see in the word many times over. And life is a continual process of sowing and reaping. When you look around at your life today, everything that you have is a result of what you've sown up until this point. It's quite interesting how that happens. So let's see what God said about the power of the sown seed. If you understand the power of the sown seed, you will look to plant something every day, says God. The more seeds that are planted, the more harvests you can reap. The more harvests you reap, the more you will have to set aside as seed. The seeds are the core of your faith. Faith with no seeds is unproductive and stagnant. What are you having faith in? What are you waiting for? The farmer that looks at the ground in which he is planting nothing can stare at that ground until the passing of time. Nothing will spring forth because nothing produces nothing. Just one seed, correctly used, planted in faith and harvested in love, with some of the crop set aside for more seed, can produce abundance as to the type of the seed. However, wheat will not produce apples, nor can figs produce olives. Like for like is the principle. Be wise in your choices. Plant your seeds earnestly and sincerely and with clarity, and I will grant you the favor that you ask for. There are people I am pouring out favor upon because they truly understand the principles of sowing and reaping. Chase after charity and kindness with an earnest heart, because without charity and kindness, everything is pointless. Embrace these things, understand them, and acquire the heart to practice them enthusiastically. Plan the steps of your day the night before, and I will confirm to you in the early part of the next day that your steps are well planned. Wow. So that particular part, God told me that because of some things that were going on in my life at that moment in time. And I was reading how it was King David, I think in the Psalms, where he would talk about, I begin the day with you and I end the day with you. That was the gist of the message, that he's always seeking God's counsel on everything. And I started to do that at the end of the day, talk to the Lord about the next day and write down what he told me and order a structure and make sure that that's what he wanted me to do the next day, and then sleep on it. Sometimes I would feel a change during the night, but then he would confirm to me the next morning, yes, this is your day. Let's go do it together. And, you might want to try that, just see how it works out for you. But whatever version you have something. Don't just wake up each day and stumble into it, hoping that it's going to figure itself out. God is a God of order. He tells you that not to worry about tomorrow and to focus only on the day that you're doing, because that's the only day that you can really have an impact on. He says tomorrow will have its own set of worries and will worry for itself. So by doing it this way, by seeking his counsel on everything and a little bit of order to it, it eliminates most of that stress and worry that the people in the world suffer from. Well, have a blessed day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow when we continue our journey through Faith Without Religion. Have a wonderful day. Bye for now.